You're listening to Healing Voices Project, where we share stories and the latest information from people who fight addiction every day. I'm Mike Torville, your host and author of Voices from the Fallen. Thank you for listening, for following, and most of all, for sharing with people you care about. Make your voice count too. Hi, I'm Mike Torville, host of Healing Voices Project. Today we have three special guests, three friends from the Michael J. Diaz Foundation. We're glad to have all three of them, John Shea, Karen Blanchard, and Adam Bartlett, all three who have been on the program before. But we thought it was important to share what the Michael J. Diaz Foundation is all about. So we're here at Michael's house in Springfield, Massachusetts, with Karen, John, and Adam. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Mike.
You guys want to tell us a little bit about what this is all about, what the Michael J. Diaz Foundation is about, and the homes that you have, and what's been happening. And by the way, who's Michael J. Diaz?
Sure, I'll talk about
Sure.
it. I'm glad to. Michael J. Diaz was a wonderful, very young man who was very talented, had a lot going for him. He just got accepted into a Ivy League school, and it was very musically talented, and everything was going for him. And then tragically, addiction took his life, and his family, of course, was devastated. But instead of going into a deep depression, and they really felt that they could do something good in the community, and so his mother, Grace Diaz, with the help of family and friends and the community, she started this foundation, the Michael J. Diaz Foundation. And the first house that they opened was this house that we're currently in. It's called Michael's House. Through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, they renovated this home that came in through auction, and made it into a beautiful setting with 14 beds. The next, we got a very generous donation to open up another house called Sean's Place. And that is named after Sean Wyszynski, who and his parents are on our board of directors right now, Katie and Ed. The third house that we opened was Christian and Brian's house. And that is after two people, Christian Diaz and Brian Metzger. Brian is also the son of one of our board members, Mary Ellen. And so that's how they all came about. When talking to Grace Diaz, our founder, she originally, this was not her intent. It just kind of evolved, and it evolved into this. And she is so passionate about making an environment for men in recovery to be comfortable and safe, and a home-like atmosphere for anybody coming through our doors. And I'm going to let Adam and John talk a little bit about the program.
Before we do that, and I appreciate that, how long has the foundation been in existence?
We've been around for about 12 years now.
12 years, okay.
We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
And your role is?
I'm the executive director.
And Adam's role is?
Executive director of operations. Yes.
And John, what is your role?
Assistant Director of Operations.
Okay. Oh, good. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay.
But you were deferring to Adam.
Yes.
So, is it Adam to talk about the programs, right?
Okay. Thank you for having us again. I appreciate it. Yeah, we are, this foundation, this home means a lot to me. This is the house I came through. I was actually a resident here before, and the biggest thing about these homes are, I believe, for me, is the love and support that comes from the board members, as opposed to a lot of places where it's paid. A lot of paid positions, they all do this for free. They do it because they either lost somebody to this addiction, or they have somebody suffering from this addiction, or they just care. And that's what really, warmed me up to coming here. But our main goal of this place is to help men who are struggling in addiction to come in and realize they can have that healthy, productive life and go back out and be productive members of society, getting jobs, getting back with their families, being parents, getting back with their loved ones, and just going back out and enjoying life. So like Karen said, we offer a safe environment where John and I work in here, Monday through Friday we're here and we're on call. as soon as we leave, in case God forbid something happens. You know, in any situation in recovery, men do relapse. It is part of it. So we are here to hold them accountable, and with that, we have a set of rules that the guys have to follow when they commit. You know, and it's not like they walk in and we're just telling about them then. We interview them before, and we do a pretty lengthy interview to see if they're a good candidate for the house. So we do work very closely with different communities like the Sheriff's Department, BHN, MHA, things like that, you know, refer people to us to come in. So we work very closely with a lot of different agencies.
Yeah, you collaborate with a lot of other organizations and,
Yes.
and work through. And John, you're here at this house, Michael's house, every day yourself. And
be here every single day, and also between the other houses as well.
Great. Well, you guys are doing great work. I appreciate
Thank
that
you.
very much, and I think, you know, in 12 years you've come a long way. As you said, it's evolved quite a
It
bit.
has evolved, yes.
And now it's become far more than I think anyone had envisioned.
Absolutely.
And that's due to the things Adam described: the love, the support, and the safe environment you provide.
Yeah.
And you've got a lot of success stories here, and so it's, you know, great job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.